Well, again, everybody, I want to thank you for viewing in again on Dirt Race Central tonight. Night 2 of the King of the Dirt. And of course, fortunate to have a young guy that I've gotten to follow for a lot of years. I call you a young guy, right, Brock? But you've been doing this for a lot of years. How many years have you been racing?
I've been running cars for I think 11 years now.
You know, it's amazing. And let's go back before that. What did you actually start with? This guy's got some pretty neat stats.
Pretty much just snowmobile racing, rode some dirt bikes, stuff like that, but snowmobile's the biggest thing.
Now, he's a 2-time former world champion up at Eagle River. And you did some cross country too, didn't you?
Yep, did that for a couple of years. I went pretty good. Won the can class 500, dive 500. That was pretty fun.
You know, I'll never forget Brock when we first got together down at Alexandria. I didn't really know Brock real well. I'd heard of him because of the snowmobile racing folks. And here's this young kid. They come out, and I'll tell you what, right through the back, and he's starting to go to the front. I thought, this isn't how this works. This is a rookie guy coming into biking. And you had your issues, maybe something like when you sure had a ball. You must have knew right away, this is what I want to do.
Yeah, it took a couple nights. First night we had some car troubles. The second night we spun off 3 times, and the third time we went.
Boy, that's for sure. But you know, you jumped into it. You kept plugging along. You know, Brock, too, as we go back, you've raced about everything. You know, you've been in the late model mod. You know, like I said, back in the mid mods now. To talk about the jumps to different types of cars too.
I guess for me the biggest switches were like the open chassis of B mods and A mods to the super stocks and late models. The mods are just more erratic and a little funner for me to drive, or if you're more easy in and out, then the fender cars better.
You know, and you seem so natural. If you watch Brock race out there, folks, you know what I'm talking about. If you want seats, I've had people run up the seats when they see you coming off of turn 4 because you have a tendency, you're not afraid to get up on that wall also. Again, but you know, just talking back, he won the 2007 National Championship. Take us through that season. That had to have been a Bearcat.
Yeah, that was a lot of racing. I think we had about 20 some rainouts, and I had 100 and some shows scheduled. I think I only ended up running 84, but that was plenty.
That's more than the World of Outlaws, what it is. And you know, you're doing that on your own budget. You know, over the years, you know, I know your dad, mom supports you. Bridget does such a great job. And you got anybody, especially in the crew that stayed with you for a long time. You've done a lot, as I know, on your own.
Yeah, a lot of it has been on. You know, it's tough for people to go that much. I got Dan Bowles said he's been pretty good. Jake Nelson, you know, Brandon Burns and Brody Bach have been helping out. Otherwise, it's just whoever kind of shows up as their schedule fits too.
Well, that's just it. The problem is, he wears everybody out. He just never quits going. But well, same thing here. Now, coming back into that mid-mod again this year, what a little bit about the chassis you're running and stuff.
I got a Shaw by Kane. It was actually my A mod last year. I just converted over to a 3-link for the B mod. And I bent her up last year. We straightened it out over the winter, and I think it's working okay. I can still do some things to make it better, but just got to figure it out.
Well, you know, last night you started deep in the field, and all of a sudden I'm looking, I'm thinking, boy, you know, Gronwold, you're kind of locked back there. It's a long race, of course, 25 lapper, but you found your way up and made a heck of a move. You ended up, I believe, second.
Yep. I don't know, it was one of those deals, you know, I had a lot of laps with her, so I tried some different compounds in the rear and the tires, and one of them I shouldn't have did, but everyone's like, oh, you just got to be patient. I knew that too. That's what racing is patience, but I was a little too patient last night and ended up second.
Oh, I tell you what, you're still, it's fun to watch you over the years, like I said, as you come in, and you can see that experience now at Brock. Looks like you're really having a blast out there.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, seat time's what it is. I mean, you got to get your car figured out, and the more you run, the faster you're going to be. So.
You know, as we kind of wind this thing down through the season, of course, coming to an end here, any plans for any of the fall specials or anything like that?
Boy, it's tough to tell right now, you know, with the weather and harvest and everything, but plan on, I don't know if we'll make it out to the 100, but we're going to definitely go to the Sites Memorial, probably like the Stock Car Stampede and the Fall Classic.
Well, it'll be fun for you so the fans get a chance to see it. Well, like I said, it's sure fun having you back out here running again, Brock, and you've done a heck of a job over the years. Just keep up the good work, partner, because I'll tell you what, you sell a lot of tickets for us.
Yeah, I'll do what I can.
Hey, thanks again, Brock Gronwold. Like I said, watch out tonight again. Almost was the crown the king last time, 1 spot short.